Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, guys, welcome back. You see where I'm at, so you know what it is. Okay, now that's if you are an OG. If you're new, I'm sitting here because usually this is where I do my W-2 paycheck budget videos, and it's Thursday. But I just quit my job like 2 weeks ago. So I shouldn't be sitting here doing a video, right? But guess what, y'all? I ended up getting that last paycheck after all. So let's talk about that. All right. So you guys know that I got paid, I guess what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. And that was my full final paycheck, right? And the final week I was at home virtually, but just available to the other providers, the medical providers there, or like the administrative staff if they needed me, if they wanted me to screen some resumes, things like that. So I made myself available virtually that full week, but I didn't go in that office until Friday to turn in my laptop and all that stuff. But the agreement was obviously that I would still get paid for that whole week. So I did, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little surprised because things don't be working out for me. So let's talk about what worked, what did happen and what didn't happen, okay? And we'll talk about some numbers. Okay, so I did get paid out for those 5 days. I had some PTO days left though, y'all. I had like 3 days of PTO. Yeah, really 4, because if you count this pay period, I should have gotten some more. Guess what wasn't on my paycheck? Those PTO days. I'm not even mad because the new Dr. Shamanda is not stressing over stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Money is abundant. There's an abundance of money in the world. So I'm not mad about that. I'm just like grateful. Like, hey, okay, here's an extra paycheck. This goes to paying my bills. Yeah, real cool. But I'm going to tell you what it did do for me. Same thing that happened at the last job that I was at, the last company, before I came back to this company. I didn't get my vacation time. Y'all remember? And it set me back in my budget because I was planning on that money. All it did for me is solidify why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I am operating and decided to go into my own private practice, continue therapy, continue doing what I love, but to do it under my own terms, in my own business, under my own business structure, because I don't want people playing with me and my money like that. Like, those are days that I could have taken off. I could have used that as mental health days. I could have did a lot of stuff with them 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's okay. It's okay. But anyway, so my check was definitely shorter than I expected it to be. Because I did think that, okay, there's a possibility that I'll get paid for this week or that final week, and then I'll have those PTO hours on there. And technically, the combination of that last week with the PTO hours would have been like basically a full paycheck. So that's what I was planning on. Like, okay. But one thing I've learned, stop planning or depending on that money, because things happen. This keeps happening. Again, just confirmation that that's not where I need to be, and I don't want to be dependent on nobody ever again, okay? So, all that to say, I did get this paycheck. So, let's talk about my numbers, and I'll give you guys an update on what my investments look like now. Okay, so what do I do with this paycheck? Obviously, I'm just putting it toward bills, things like that. Basically, make sure everything's covered. You guys know I'm building my private practice. I am self-paid. I don't accept insurance. So it takes a little bit longer, to be honest, right? Because we're in a recession. They're not calling it that, but it's a recession. People don't necessarily have, disposable income. And honestly, when you're in a recession, therapy, massages, facials, hair, nails, all those type of things typically are the first things to go. Those are things that people start to cut out of their budget. And so I'm not oblivious to that. But I'm also a doctoral level therapist. I am dually licensed. Almost 20 years of experience doing this work. And so I know that, my rates are my rates. It's just what it is. And I only need a handful of clients to really hit the goals that I need anyway. And so my clients will probably be middle class and up, those who have that, extra money aside. And I'm going to be working directly with like financial advisors, financial planners, wealth builder, like wealth planners, I think, wealth managers, I believe that's what it's called, real estate brokers, divorce attorneys, estate planning attorneys, people like that who pretty much deal with people who have higher incomes and are dealing with some life transitions or planning their wealth. So they actually could benefit from the specialty that I provide, which is the financial therapy piece. Okay, so I'm not worried, I'm not stressed, but just know that it does take a little bit longer when you're cash pay, especially in this economy. Like if this would have happened back in 2020 or 2021, I would say, when things were just popping off, people had extra money, and it wouldn't have been nothing, right? But I want to work with the people who are aligned with me, so I'm not stressing about it. But anyway, so this money goes just toward covering me so I can chill and I can really lean into what I'm doing. Okay, so I didn't get the PTO payout. I did, however, surprisingly get a HSA contribution. I think it was like $40-something, I think. And I think this is, I know they were going to give us $500 this year. I think that's what they were going to do. So I don't know where, I don't know. But anyway, I saw that on my pay stub. I was like, okay, I got you. I guess I need to sign up because I don't even have that set up. So that was extra little surprise. And I can use that to pay for some stuff like my vitamins and stuff that my doctor always tells me to use. So that I'm grateful for that, you know. And then I did get a 401k contribution in a match from me, and then they matched it. So yeah, let's get into the numbers. Now the market is down. Y'all know it's a lot going on. The war, all kind of stuff going on right now. So let's look at the numbers. Right now, sorry, somebody said, every time I'm filming a video, child, somebody texts me and I'll be like, Okay, anyway, my 401k is sitting at, this is including the contribution because it was literally less than $100, but so whatever. My 401k is sitting at $38,396.25. My 457B is sitting at $3,101.07. And my Roth is sitting at $16,592.19. Sorry, I don't know why people be like, why y'all bothering me while I'm trying to film? Anyway, and my total invested is $58,089.51. And this is supposed to be close to like 60K, right? But the market is down, and it happens. It is what it is. But I say all that to say, I'm grateful for this final paycheck that I earned through corporate America, through a W-2 job as an employee. But this is it, y'all. This is it. And I'm officially on my own now. So, baby. Now, let me know if you guys want me to do a video about, like, my actual expenses every month. Because I tell y'all, like, I have low expenses. So, if you want to know, like, the actual numbers, I'm happy to share it with y'all. I ain't gonna deny it, please. Let me know if you want to know that. Also, if you want me to go over what my streams of income are, like my multiple streams of income, let me know if you're interested in those type of videos. I know y'all on this channel, y'all love transparent, like real numbers, and I'm happy to share because they're gonna just keep growing, not the expenses, but like the income and all that stuff. So let me know. I'm happy to share because I want to be able to look back on these videos anyway and be like, you remember when you was making like this amount and now you make like 10 times that amount? That part. All right, guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, I'm like 18 subscribers away from 3,000. So listen, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please take a moment right now, subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.